Oh, hey! Oh, sorry, man. I didn't see you there without your glasses.
To me?
Yeah, I could barely see you without your glasses.
What are you getting at? Get
Damn
to it
it.
quick.
Damn it. No, that was the joke. I could barely see you without your glasses. Normally
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I'm not wearing my glasses. I couldn't see you. Oh, but you're not wearing your glasses, so I couldn't see you. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Ghost Syndicate. Oh wait, what's the name of our
Oh, come
podcast
on,
again? I
man.
forgot actually. I forgot. Wait, it's been a while. All right, I forgot. Hold on.
No, it has.
Ghost Syndicast. That's it. Maybe that should have been
There
the
we
cold
go.
open. And all right, take two. Ready?
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, fuck you.
All right.
All right.
Take
No more
takes two.
speaking. I will do this. No more speaking. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Ghost Syndicast. This is the 8th episode. I'm joined here by Nick,
Hi. Oh, damn. What the hell was that? My bad. Hi.
Andrew,
Yo, what's up?
and I'm Dylan. Thank you all once again for tuning in to
Oh,
this. How do you say it? It's like a bye week? It's not this week's
yeah,
episode.
it's fine.
This second week's episode. And we have, well, thank you for tuning in. We have some great stuff to discuss today. Of that, I don't really know yet, but we'll find out. But before we get into that, how's everybody been doing since we last recorded?
I'm doing pretty good. Have a couple drinks today. Just got off work. You know, we doing swell, as the kids say.
Excellent. And Nikolai?
I had a fun couple of weeks at work. You know, since the semester's over and my class is at night, I get to work every day. Weather permitting, of course. And despite the weather being pretty shit the past 2 days, we worked anyway. And I didn't appreciate that very much. But if I didn't get to, I would never have seen there's this one of the jobs I was doing, I think last week.
Mm.
It was in not a or it might have been Elizabeth, but like not the city part of it. I shit you not, we were just like
Now this is
I was-
Elizabeth, Illinois, right?
yeah, Illinois.
Okay.
What other Elizabeth is there?
I don't even know.
Okay. Weird that you would bring that up, but okay.
Well, I just want to make sure we're talking about the same place.
Sure, of course we are.
Mm.
So anyway, we were at this place, and kind of run down because it's not a great town. But like right in the middle of it, there's this old black dude, like probably homeless based on what I'm about to tell you. Is he just like he's like walking out? He gets, you know how people just there's like a social contract. You don't really come within 5 feet of another person.
Sure.
That's just how it is. You don't ever do that. This dude came. He was like 3 feet or less behind me when I wasn't looking because I was like focusing on my work. This dude's like, "Hey, how's it going, man? Man, it's a hot day today, isn't it?" And then he tucked behind a bush and started peeing.
Did he say anything else to you?
No, he didn't even keep walking the same direction. He finished peeing and walked the other way.
Now, what would have been crazy if after he was finished peeing, he just walked out from behind the bushes and like didn't bother pulling his pants back up.
He just says like peekaboo.
He just walks around
His
like,
cock
and he
is
walks
hanging out.
away from you, and it's like his ass is just out, pants around his ankles, and he's like waddling away.
Sounds like a fine gentleman to me. He just
Yeah, he
wanted
was very-
somebody to talk to, and you were him.
Very
I'm sure he
kind
really
guy.
appreciated that.
I didn't. It was
Oh.
It's not. It's like it's not the weirdest thing I've ever seen, but like, really, he couldn't. And I was like, I was on somebody else's property. Like, he just walked up and pissed on these people's bushes. Like, maybe this was like gang related, but no, I can't say for sure.
Yeah,
Do
what
they do that?
the PP gang versus the poo poo gang?
I don't know. That could be.
Does this mean that somebody is destined to shit in the same bushes
No,
at the
no.
next
Shit in
opportunity?
his bushes when they get the chance.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
That was not his house. It was someone else's house.
I understand.
Anything like that happen at the... I should hope it doesn't, but I guess it's not impossible it happens where you guys work.
Nah, I haven't seen anybody. Well, I haven't seen anybody piss in any bushes, but at the bar at the restaurant I work, I don't know, maybe a month and a half ago, we did have a dude throw up on himself. And
Nice.
That's fun.
maybe like 2.5, 3 months ago, I think somebody pissed themselves at the bar. But
Wait, really?
yeah, which is
That's
crazy
so
because
awesome.
do you know how much alcohol you have to have, like, to be served to be that drunk? Like, come on, bro. Why were they
Dude,
not cut
after, like,
off?
After like 2 beers, I get pissed drunk. And like not even
That's
that
not
drunk. I
true.
just like my I get loose as hell. I gotta pee every like 15 minutes, or it's just gonna
Yeah,
come at
well,
me.
that's because you broke the seal. If you hold it in, you'll be good.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, these people could stand to hold it in a little bit, and they
Yeah.
just don't.
I don't even know why this dude threw up on himself. Like, getting that drunk where you keep drinking until you're like puking on yourself at a restaurant. Are you even having fun?
Was he with anybody? He wasn't with anybody. Why am I asking?
Mm, he might have been with one person.
He was not with anybody. Don't even do that.
No, I mean there was somebody like helping him, but it could have just been a random person who didn't want to sit next to a dude sitting in his own puke. I'm not
Did
too
you
sure.
call him stupid and like
No, I
shake
mean,
your head and like look at him
bro,
disappointedly?
I'm a server there. I'm not a bartender, so I just kind of saw that happening and just walked away. Like, I think the
Not my
manager
job.
started.
Saw-
Yeah, the manager
you
started
saw
cleaning it
man
up.
saw him puke on himself and you were a bystander.
It's
You should
true.
have done something about it.
You're
You're
a
right.
piece
I
of
should
shit.
have. I should have given him more
shoulda- you sh-
alcohol.
I was gonna say you should have puked on him so that way he would feel like less bad.
Yo,
maybe.
I should have puked behind him. Then like tapped him on the shoulder and be like, "Bro, you did all this."
And
Start,
he'd be like, "Oh, I don't even remember that, man."
start
throws up again.
gaslighting an insanely drunk guy.
Well, that's the beauty of it. It's guaranteed to work.
Yeah, it's true. It's like it's not even fun at that point. Like gaslighting
Oh, I
sober
disagree.
people. Gaslighting sober people should be like an Olympic sport.
Fucking knew
Yeah.
you were gonna say that. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's skill involved. Getting them
Yeah.
like so wrapped up in your own words that they don't even realize that's skill.
How insane you sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing it to a drunk person is just like
It's like taking
it's
candy from a
basically taking
baby.
candy from a baby.
Or as you like to say, murdering somebody. Same level.
Yeah, it's about as easy.
Should we talk about that?
What, killing people?
Yeah, how easy it is to get away with like just random murder.
Yeah, random murder? It's like impossible to get caught. Are you kidding me?
That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, what was the motive? There was
no
none.
motive.
I saw this dude on the street when I was walking and decided he would be my victim. So I didn't kill him in that moment. I instead stalked him for about a day, followed him, and then killed him. And I had
No,
an
no, no.
alibi set up.
Here's the problem: the stalking part that like sets up a connection.
Ooh.
Here's the thing: like the number.
You're
There's
right.
two things that the police look for in a murder case, and that's motive and opportunity. So if you strike one of those, and the only thing you have is opportunity, Like, you don't have to study the guy at all. You could just be walking down the street, see this guy, no one's around, dead. What are they gonna
It's
do?
true.
If no one
You
sees
do
it
have to be
happen-
aware of your surrounding though, and make sure there's no like CCTV cams.
Well, yeah. Hey, let me
Catch
ask
the
you a
whole thing.
question. Let me ask you a question. If a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, did it make a sound?
It's true. If I piss myself when I'm drunk by myself in my room, did I even piss myself?
Did you admit to doing it, maybe?
What?
Turn your camera on.
Let's move on.
That
You know.
wasn't that wasn't water that in that bucket. That wasn't water at all, was it?
Yeah, I got a bunch of ice cubes and then I pissed in the bucket to add liquid instead of getting water.
Oh,
I knew
dude.
it. I'm so smart.
What's your problem?
Also, it's not a bucket. It's a large bowl.
What?
I just
Okay.
want to throw that out there.
You don't have like a cooler or something? There's so many things you could use.
In my basement, I guess. I don't feel like going to get that.
Yeah, but okay, how far away is your basement that you can't reach it?
Sure, I could reach it, but then like, oh, this bowl's like metal. It like keeps the cold. Conducts.
What? No, it
Cold?
doesn't.
I don't know. Yeah, it does.
That's the opposite of what metal does.
Well, this one does, bro. It's like even the parts that aren't touching the ice water are cold still.
Of the metal object that it's being held in.
Mm.
Wait, you have a metal bowl that you... That's insane. You got a mixing bowl out to hold your beer?
I guess it could be called a mixing bowl. It's like it's part of this set I got a few years ago. It's a metal bowl with like a rubber bottom to the bowl so it won't move around if you're using it to mix stuff. I use it to make like crab cakes or I mean I have like a standing mixer, but I guess if I had like a handheld mixer I could also use that with the bowl.
Yeah.
You know, like marinate something in here, mix it around, or you know,
True.
fill it with ice water and beer.
Yeah, then you could always marinate something in like a plastic bag and not waste a bowl.
Yeah, but that's like if I'm marinating overnight. But if it's like I'm tossing breaded shrimp in like a sauce or something, I just do it there.
Sure,
like-
I see that.
Yeah. Anyways,
Just the beer. I don't get that.
yeah, I'm marinating my beer.
I mean, I get marinated
More
beer.
beer.
I get that. Trust me. But in a like not even in a cooler or a mini fridge. That's just kind of shameful.
I wish I had a mini fridge right here. I'd stock it with beer.
What's stopping
Like,
you?
My
Like, what
dad,
piss?
he doesn't
What if
want a
it's just
mini
an
fridge in
empty
my-
mini fridge?
that coincidentally has beer when he's not looking.
Wait, do you think you could design a contraption to like a false hole or whatever, a false wall?
Where,
Which
just like
your dad
a
wants to do.
Minecraft like redstone.
Yeah. But no, not Minecraft, because that's unrealistic. No, I mean
Oh.
in real life, you get a redstone observer, so whenever it reads your dad's player tag, so whenever your dad walks in the room, you're in the clear.
Or I've got this poster right above my monitors. What if I just like dig in the wall, put a mini fridge in the wall behind the poster, and I just like put the poster on like a slider or something, slide the poster out of the way, get my beer, slide it
This wall
back, you'll
doesn't
never
lead-
know.
The wall doesn't lead to the exterior of your house, does it?
It does, but the walls are pretty thick. I think I could fit a mini fridge in there.
You could fit a mini fridge in there if it's, I don't know, 6 inches thick, maybe. And tuck it behind? Nah, I don't think
No,
so.
no, I'll
man.
just adjust the siding on the outside of my house. So if you're driving by, you just see a
Oh,
suspiciously mini fridge shaped box hanging out. Like, oh, is that like an individual air
1
conditioning
foot by
unit?
1.5 foot fucking cutout in your
Oh.
wall.
That's not an air conditioner. What is that?
With, like,
oh, it's a
duct
mini
tape over it.
fridge. Yeah. Don't even do a good job. Don't make it look good at all.
Your dad comes along and says, well, that looks normal enough.
Yeah.
Just completely ignores it.
I think I could.
And he's
get
like,
away
"Hey,
with
son,
it.
how was your day?" And he beats the shit out of you.
Yeah, that happened a lot.
So your dad beats you. How does it make you feel?
Well, it's happened since I was very young, and I've kind of gotten used to it. So,
That you never beat him back.
nah. What's the
Are you
point?
scared?
No, it's just like he hits me, and I go, "That didn't hurt." And he hits me again a little harder, and I'm like, "Still didn't hurt though." And then he kind of gives up.
He just gets bored. Wait, that's genius.
Yeah. So if you're getting beat at home, all right, I don't think we should.
Here's my advice: kill your parents.
Yeah, but there's motive there. Like you'll never get away
Yeah.
with it. Here's how it
As
works.
you know,
Save up $1,000. Then, when you're out in public with your family, just say, "Oh, I gotta use the bathroom, guys. Sorry." Approach a random person and be like, "Here's $1,000. Kill my parents."
can you really
Foolproof.
trust that
How is
guy
he
though?
going to know who they are?
You can describe them, and even if they don't, then you just save up another $1,000. Try it again.
There's this real fun movie called Hitman where that's the plot.
I like how you're funny with the first plan just going awry.
No, it's fine. It's like you just try it till it works. You might
Completely
spend
fine.
like $8,000, and you might be saying like, "Oh, for that much money, you could just like move out." But like, it's not the same.
Oh, why not?
You can not move out with $8,000. No way.
Put a down payment on a apartment.
You
and
can move out to the streets. I don't know.
You could move out, and then
Yeah.
you would have to keep working to stay out. But
For $8,000. Okay, so the deposit's 3 months rent, so that's the whole fucking pie immediately.
are you
And
living
then what do you
in
do?
your own apartment? Like, just find a roommate, bro.
Oh wait, no, we live in Arkansas.
Craigslist.
No, never mind. My
You
mistake.
could buy like a whole house for $8,000 here.
Yeah, that's on me.
No, we're actually in Oklahoma. We are number 50 in the state in education, intelligence, literally
Are you
every.
serious?
I think they're like between 40, like 7 to 50 in like every category of intelligence. It's
Man,
kind of
this is why
interesting.
we need Jamie back.
Oklahoma?
I'm
Yeah.
looking this up.
But it's okay. The Thunder are in the NBA Finals. It's all good.
It's true. How many of those players do you think grew up or even live in Oklahoma?
Are from Oklahoma? Probably none of them. Well, they all live in Oklahoma now, but did any of them grow up
Well,
there?
they have
Probably
temporary
not. They're best
homes
players
for
from
the team.
Canada.
Yeah.
With a high school diploma or higher percentage. Okay. Apparently, they'll. Oh no. Oh no. California is in last place
For what?
for having educated people living there.
Really?
California.
Yeah, California
how?
is. It's in last place with somehow 84%. That's high school.
Wait, 84%
diploma.
of the people are of their. Of the people there-
80% of the people in California that are over the age of 25 have a high school diploma. That's actually not
That
much. One in
that's
6
really
people in California
bad.
don't have a fucking high school diploma. Jesus.
That's actually insane.
That's terrible.
It's
Is that-
definitely
where
from
you-
like the
where are you getting the
random parts
statistics
of
from?
California.
Wikipedia.
Okay, it's true. Good.
It is true. Well, here's the thing. I lied. The actual place in last place is Puerto Rico. But it's not
Wow.
a state, so I didn't count it.
Interesting.
But the place in first place, you know what? Y'all guess. You get a point
First
if you get it
place?
right. Yeah.
The state where we are from.
You mean Utah? No.
I'm gonna say
I'm out of guesses. How many other states are there?
Mm.
Like 4? It's too many. I can't.
There's
guess.
at least 5.
unironically, my guess would be like Massachusetts, but as a
On
bet,
the
Oh,
money.
that's a good guess.
Massachusetts is it?
Oh,
1 in
dope.
25
Where's
people don't have
Vermont?
a high school diploma.
Vermont's got to be up
Oh,
there.
Vermont's number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So let's just find out where
Yo,
Jersey
fun fact
is.
about-
Oh no, Jersey is not. I mean, it's 91%, but
Yo,
it's
fun fact about
fucking
Vermont.
25th place.
Did you guys know that Vermont was
Middle
the
of the
first
pack.
state
Okay.
to pass gay marriage?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vermont.
Mm-hmm. Is that really
I
interesting?
remember.
Yeah.
That is. I never heard that before in my life.
Oh, interesting.
I remember this.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't seem to remember anything in that episode.
All right, we're not doing this again. What? Not for like a third time. I refuse. What do we? I just realized. One, we have not actually started discussing any topics,
That's fine.
and then
Isn't
two,
that the beauty of it?
We're just like having
I'm
good
just
banter.
realizing it now. Yeah, I know we all have degrees in Wafflenomics, but more importantly, nobody asked me what I've been doing since the last time
Oh,
we
sorry.
recorded.
We went on a few tangents. Yo, Dylan, what have you been doing?
I really wanted to say nothing because I thought that would be funny, but I
I thought you were going to.
the most important thing I did is I found this arcade like a few weeks back. They have a fuck ton of rhythm machines and just dance games. It is awesome. I went there 2 weeks ago. I went there last week. I'm going there again in a few days. It is. I'm dragging you two, and then other people there when we get the opportunity because that place is awesome. They have a fucking.
Alright.
I was in shock. I was in genuine disbelief. They have just normal arcade machines too, and they have a fucking Guilty Gear XX Accent Core arcade machine.
I did
I'm-
see you put that
That's
picture in
awesome.
the Discord.
Yeah, not even plus R, like not even like the actual like final evolution of that game.
Oh,
It's
seriously?
hilarious. Yeah, just
How many
accent
characters
Core.
is it just missing?
I don't know. I've never actually played any of them. I just know people like the game. But I just thought that was funny. They have a pool table. They have like what is it? They have a pool table. They have some like other. Oh yeah, they have a mini bowling alley there. They have a karaoke like room. This place is amazing. Genuinely,
That
it's
sounds
awesome.
like awesome, yeah. Yo, as you
Yeah,
know, Dylan, I'm like really good at pool.
You are. You're really good at hitting the white ball
You remember?
somewhere.
Alright, so I want to describe this situation for the viewer. Because I truly think this is unintentionally my funniest moment of all time. So, me, Dylan, and a couple other friends were at our friend's house. And we were playing pool in his basement.
I think I
And-
was there too.
I don't think you were there, but I've definitely showed you the video.
I mean, I was
There's
there
a
one
video?
time. It just may very
Yeah.
well have been a different time.
I think this was a different time because this was like, I think this was like 2021 around New Year's. So we're playing pool in his basement, and I forget who I was playing against, but I'm like trying to call my shot, and I'm like saying, so the cue ball, I'm gonna hit it.
Wait, no, I was there. I remember this.
You were? Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So I'm
it's
calling
a
my
real good
shot.
story.
I say I'm gonna take the cue ball, shoot it like directly straight, hit the two balls, and I say word for word, like a choo-choo train. I'm gonna take them both and put them in the left pocket, and it's gonna deflect off this other ball, hit it to the right pocket. So I set up this grand plan of how I'm gonna shoot my shot. I line it up. I don't even. I guess technically, is it a scratch? I don't even know. It's so bad. The ball launches over everything, lands on the rim of the table, and falls on the ground. I was rolling. That shit was so funny, but
It was the only way it could have ended.
yeah, that's like something you see and you think it was like constructed to be a meme.
Yeah.
But I was trying to be funny. Obviously, I wasn't gonna knock this crazy shot and get everything in, but man, I failed so spectacularly.
That was definitely a scratch, though.
Okay,
In
yeah.
case you were wondering.
Yeah.
Some pool savant doesn't know what a scratch is.
It's alright. I'm retired in ping
I-
pong because I beat
what was-
Dylan once.
What was such a stupid game? When I played,
Sure.
when I was there last time, I played with my brother and my dad. My brother kept getting pissed because I kept like the pocket I was aiming for. Like I would miss that pocket, but the ball would just bounce off and land in another pocket. And this happened over and over and over again. And he just ended up getting way too pissed. It worked out in the end though, because I did the same thing with the 8 ball. And like I called a pocket, it went into the wrong pocket, and so I lost off of that.
That's a shame.
Great, genuinely, like it's a great place.
Yeah. We
And,
should
and
definitely go.
ironically,
That sounds fun.
ironically, Nick, this is where you were working earlier. I think. Would you say Elizabeth? Yeah, there's a mall in Elizabeth. This place.
Oh, interesting. I would dare you trying
Yeah.
to go.
We will figure this out outside of podcast recording time.
Oh, yeah, I think I'm busy that day. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Yeah,
You're
that's tough.
always recording a podcast.
That's tough,
Maybe your
man,
life
sorry.
is just like the Truman Show.
Yeah, but what if
Pretty
it was
sure we made
called
that
like
very
Life
clear.
is just
the
one
the
big
Nick Show?
podcast episode.
Life is one big podcast episode. That's awesome. I would
Your
definitely
life is
not
just
listen
a
to it.
fucking roller coaster, then it drops.
You know what I heard once? It was really profound. Someone once said, life is like a video game.
And that's the end of that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, so Dylan, why are K-On! Fans so racist?
Oh, Jesus Christ. We're going. We have more. I swear we have more interesting things to talk about than this list. Half of the list is anime.
That's true. I do. There is an actual. I've been thinking about this a lot, and I do have an actual answer. And I think people online tend to like agree, or at least somewhat agree. Basically, I'm the only one who's seen K-On!, right?
No,
So
watched
I'm
it.
the
God
only one
knows
who can-
I haven't.
You watched it. All right, Nick, you can back me up then. Basically,
hey, Nick, you watched
K-On!
K-On! I don't think Nick's watched K-On! I think he's trolling
No,
you right now.
I know he's
I don't
not
know what
watching
you're talking
K-On!,
about.
but basically in the world of K-On!, it's a perfect world, right? There are no real
Oh,
the
no.
main characters don't go through any sort of actual problems. Like one of them is like late to school, or the other one is like, oh man, I like been eating too many sweets, and so I put on like a few kilos. Like that's it, right?
Kilos?
It's a world.
World using kilos.
It's but I mean, yeah, it is a world. It's more or less like a utopia, and
Utopia,
so
yes.
like, and so racist people will let racist,
Oh, we lost
So
Dylan for a second.
will latch onto that, and
Dylan.
am I back?
Yeah, you're back. Restate. Said racist people will what?
Oh yeah, so racist people will latch onto that, right? Racist weebs, whoever, and be like, this is the world that that I want to live in. I belong in this perfect world.
Let me ask you something.
People who,
Does K-On! Have any minorities in it?
Well, that's the
is
thing. No,
silly
not
question.
really.
Yeah.
I-
See, that's
I
what
don't
I was
thi- I don't-
afraid you were
I
gonna
don't
say.
think so. They go. So there's a movie where actually, yeah, it's well. The thing is, right? It doesn't make any sense anyway. The people
Yeah,
who are
yeah.
like talking, like saying about it, because the perfect world is they're talking about Japan, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's. I mean, there's like there's characters who are like tan, right? Obviously,
Mhm.
we know like when they say it's a perfect world, they fucking hate black people. Like we don't need to beat around the bush. That's the racist as shit.
Yeah.
Like, and so yeah, in Japan in the show, I don't think there's any. There might be. I don't know if there's any black actors who are depicted. They go to London and they're during the movie. And might be a few. Perfect world. Everybody's Japanese. Everybody's. Did you lose me again?
A little
no?
bit, yeah. He said something about they go to London.
All right, they go to London. Everything's like, there might be a few black characters there, right? A few minorities there, but like, the world is set in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Except the people who love K-On! And like idolize it in this racist way, obviously they're not fucking Japanese. So like, you're not going to be a part of this utopia you so desire anyway, because you're not Japanese. If you're not Japanese, it's okay, but you don't speak Japanese. You likely have never been. You're never going to assimilate into the culture. Like, it's absurd. I don't know who on earth, like, genuinely thinks. Like, I'm glad to have never met a person who genuinely thinks in this way. Because, like, when you actually think about it on the second, what they desire is just a genuine impossibility. So. But yeah, it's a shame because like I watched it, with my girlfriend, and the show it's just a good show. It's just cute, Yeah, there's no problems, but like not everything has to be, I don't know, Schindler's List or whatever. Not everything has to be like super thought provoking. It's just fun, and it's a damn shame that it's corrupted by
We lost you again
people
there.
on the internet. But
All right.
I don't know. That's not really. I don't know if. Where were we?
It's okay. I think we got the gist of it.
We got it came through just really late.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys, I know don't like that type of show, so I don't know if you have any like opinions or things to relate it to. Things to
That's
relate it
crazy.
to, but like that is.
I
my
mean,
burp come in.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
I did really enjoy watching your boy Kong Ming. I guess that would be a similar-ish show.
I don't think so though, because there's an actual plot like to the show from beginning to end.
Has no
the plot of K-On! Has no plot. None.
That sounds like a show I would rather watch paint dry than watch.
That's what I'm talking about. Like there's no plot and there's no problems.
It's like, what if
So-
we took my least favorite part about Weekly Shonen, like, episodic shows where little happens every episode, except now they don't actually connect in any way, and also nothing mattered ever.
Nothing.
I mean, not to say that nothing. Not to say that nothing matters or nothing ever happens, because characters the characters do change a little bit. Like you get to see the relationships develop. You get to see them it takes place over the course of 3 years of high school, basically, and you get to see how they they're still the same characters, of course, but they change at least a little bit. But in terms of actual big problems, holy shit, we have to fucking play this awesome concert, or the school is gonna get burned down, or there's nothing like that. No.
Bro, that sounds like a regular
It's
show
just-
episode.
Does actually. But
But that would be
it
awesome.
was.
Like, if...
That would be.
Yeah, it probably was.
I would be. I agree.
Like, a show where it's just, the most ridiculous... I mean, I guess that is just regular show, right? Like...
Yeah, they really had it down.
Yeah. Damn. Are we just never gonna get any
But yeah,
television any better than regular show?
No, I don't think so. Especially not fucking anime.
That's true.
I hate anime.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, K-On! Just to summarize, it's a damn shame because it's a good show, and I don't know why
Wait,
so
but
many.
it's
I do know why
anime.
so many racist people. Yeah, but
It can't be a good show if it's
other.
anime. Those are contradictory.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say yeah, it's anime and. Never mind.
Okay.
But
That does make
No,
it
I
bad,
lost my-
so
I lost my train of thought.
nah, that's fine. Maybe you'll find it at the station.
Uh,
All
Yeah,
right.
damn shame. Have you guys been watching any anime like the past several years? Because I have not been.
Yo, I'll tell you
Genuinely,
the
like, at
last
all.
anime I watched. This was maybe a year and a half ago at this point. I started watching season 1 of Golden Kamuy. Kamuy, however you say it. I always said Kamuy, but maybe it's Kamuy. And
Let's find out.
because I read the full manga and I was like, well, let me watch a show now, see how they animated it. And I watched maybe 6 episodes. I was pirating it, and I was like, I don't feel like watching this anymore. And then I just kind of didn't watch anything for a while.
It is indeed Kamui.
Alright.
But yeah, I'm like the same way. I did watch nothing, and then a few months ago, I put on like I got through half of Serial Experiments Lane,
I've heard that show's good,
which I
but
enjoy, and then
I heard it's also really pretentious.
I think I just got busy. I mean, having watched half of it, like I guess depends on. Well, what do you define as pretentious?
Like unnecessarily thought provoking, or like trying to send a message, even though it's just like
No, that's
not
not
necessary.
entirely right.
I don't know.
The pretentious show is a show that you would imagine smells its own farts.
Yeah.
But like, what do you mean?
You know,
Like,
So like
okay.
imagine Serial Experiments Lane had like Taco Bell for lunch, right? And then they're like just ripping ass.
Okay.
And then it like sniffs. That's what I imagine.
but I mean, but like it. Does the show think it's smarter than it is? Is that what you mean?
I generally that's what pretentiousness means. I mean,
It's
I've
like-
never seen the show. It's just the person who I see praising it, or I did see praising. I haven't watched his content in a very long time. The Anime Man. I just think his opinions are all terrible. So, I mean, I'm led to believe it's not all that.
he
I
has
mean,
proper
it
trash.
is. I'll finish it eventually. I just forgot.
That's
I
a
got busy with
classic.
work
I'll
or
finish it
something.
eventually, and then like 8 years later, you're like, I watched this.
Well, to be fair, I have like 6 episodes left. I said
Mhm.
I was gonna finish Naruto Shippuden, and I had
No.
like 400 episodes. And also, Naruto Shippuden is worse than Serial Experiments Lane, without a doubt.
Sure. I mean,
So-
well, I haven't seen Serial Experiments Lane, so I can't officially comment, and you haven't finished Shippuden, so you're speaking on speculation. But you're most likely right. Shippuden was not a very good show. I mean, it was too long.
I mean, I got through 70 episodes, 80 episodes of Shippuden, and I was just, yeah, I'm good. So,
Yeah.
you know, I've had more enjoyment out of these 6 episodes, 7 episodes of Lane than I have of 80 episodes of Shippuden.
Yeah, I think that's the magic
So,
of short shows, though, is if they tell the story they want to in a concise manner, you're not like forced into this extremely long time investment, and you can still just get some of the same feelings and not have to, spend literal days of your life watching it. And that goes for stuff other than anime too, obviously, because anime sucks.
Like good shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't, especially since I just like don't, I don't have time anymore. Like, I
Yeah.
really,
Oh,
I've no
young
time to play just video games really anymore. I really wanted to get back into playing Persona 4 and do like another playthrough of it. I have not
Mm.
played that game since May 21st. It is currently June 10th.
No,
I just have
it's
no
like
fucking time.
I think it's like July 31st.
So how the hell am
right
I ever
now,
gonna get through a
so
long mission?
It's like, yeah, it's totally July 31st. We
It's
upload the day we
totally-
record for sure.
Yeah, we stay current with these. There's no backlog.
Yeah, so
And
anyways,
that's
did you
definitely not on
guys see
purpose in case any of us get fickle.
Well, I think it's more if our schedules get fickle. I think we're all in this for the long haul, right, guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's paying dividends thus far.
I'll tell you what, man. I've made so much money, I don't even know what I should spend it on.
I know what I would spend it on. More money.
It's true. Invest it in the stock market.
No. Are you kidding me?
Amazon, Walmart,
The
You
bond
spend it on
market.
Atlantic City.
Lockheed Martin. That's where I'm putting my money.
That's what I did 2 years ago.
You invested in Lockheed Martin?
No, I spent money in
Oh.
Atlantic City
Oh.
2 years ago.
Oh, you spent money? No,
Two
I
separate-
make money there.
Yeah.
Oh no, I just lost it.
I drive
Not the
down.
casino, it's just
I
like
drive down
buying
to
food.
Las Vegas because we live in Utah, and I pull up and they're like, "Oh, clocking in today?" I'm like, you know it, and then I just proceed to win like $8 more billion.
Am I gonna see you on like the poker channel on
Yeah.
TV?
For sure.
You're gonna be
Yeah.
playing with Neymar and Neymar Jr. and Ninja.
Have you seen that video of the poker like World Series or whatever, and Ninja just sucked at it and he lost all his money immediately?
Yeah, I think my brother
boss
showed me
went to one of
that.
those.
No.
To watch?
No, to play, and he did really good.
Good.
Like you could find videos of him on YouTube.
Who did that?
My boss.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'll tell you about it another time. But
Okay.
that shit is real. And that happened.
Damn. Why does he have a business? Didn't he make enough money?
You got me, man. I don't know.
Well, you know gamblers. They never quit while they're ahead.
There's no point in quitting while you're ahead. You might become behind.
He probably won it all playing poker and lost it all on slots.
Oh, you're right.
That's my guess. But
Yeah. You gotta play like a
Yeah.
skill-based game like roulette.
You gotta play a skill-based game like a slot machine, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, he
God,
played a
those
slot
fucking old
machine,
people.
which isn't skill-based, so he lost the money. But he should have been like playing craps,
Oh, you're right.
which
That
is actually skill-based. That's one where you like slide the dice, right?
Yeah, and you bring loaded dice so you don't lose.
Yeah. Or you can just be like nice with it and not lose.
Yeah. Well, I cheat.
I mean, sure. If you're like
Wait,
bad
do you
at
mean
it.
to
I
tell
was
me
saying
that
though, right?
y'all go gambling
So,
and
like,
lose money by not cheating?
No, I make money by being good at gambling.
Oh, okay.
I don't just count cards.
Excuse me.
I see the future.
You really know when to.
Yeah, I'm sitting at the table, my eyes rolled up to my head. I'm looking like Doctor Strange from Endgame, and I'm like, blah, 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 fold. And they're like, how do you know?
Ooh, I'm
Like,
all in.
I saw 10 million possibilities, and this was the only one. And then they're like,
You know what's the fucked
"Alright,
up part?
bro."
If you like actually did that and you were like, I'm all in, like
They would all fold.
on the big blind phase, like before any fucking cards.
Bro, they would
flip.
not play with psychopaths. They would be like, all
They'd
right,
be
just
like-
let them have this
they're
one,
like-
guys.
They'd all be like, fold. I ain't fucking risking it on that bullshit. Are you kidding me?
Like,
You
what
don't
if
even know what your hand
what
is
if
and
he's
you're
the
doing that
one
shit?
psychic who isn't lying? I can't risk that. This is my life saving. This is my mortgage on my house. So honestly,
Yeah, you
that's the
can
play,
risk your
guys.
mortgage for
You guys
less.
should run on down to your local casinos and just be weird. You'll make a ton of money. For sure.
That does always work.
It's true. It's true.
I have tested it.
Yep.
what was I? We got off so off topic. I was
I don't think so.
the thing I
I
was
have no idea what you're
the
talking
thing I was originally talking about. The thing I was talking about is like, do you feel like we all basically work full time,
Yeah.
right? Am I
We-
correct in saying
We
that?
all do work full time.
Do you guys feel you have like a? Do you guys feel like you have adequate time to do like the stuff you actually care about?
Yeah.
I don't. But it's
Really?
because my job's hours suck. So like I'm working till let's say like 1 or 2. Or that's a little extreme. To like 12 or 1 most nights, right? I get home, no one's on because I have to go to bed. So then I just stay on. I maybe play a video game by myself or something. I get up around like 11 or 12 the next day. Everybody's at work. I have like 3 or 4 hours to myself. All right, cool, whatever. I watch YouTube, play video games, go for a walk, whatever it might be. Then I have to go to work.
You
and
don't
y'all
go for
are.
a walk.
I have.
I know you
few
tried to
times.
slip that in there. You don't do that shit.
I knew you would say that, but I have. It's been very beautiful recently down here in Arkansas,
West
New
Virginia.
Orleans. I actually recently got a place around New Orleans.
In Galveston, Texas,
Yeah.
with the
In
dirty
where?
ass water.
I
Galveston, Texas,
all
with
right.
the dirty ass water.
Side note, I am moving to Flint, Michigan. I really like their tap water. I heard it has a lot
They
of
got lean in their
nutrients.
tap water.
No, but like I do whatever, right? Then I have to go to work while y'all are getting home from work.
Yeah.
So now I'm at work while y'all have free time.
Mhm.
I have to work Friday and Saturday nights because if I don't make as much money because those are the busiest times at the restaurant. So those are the nights when people want to go out and do stuff. So I just can't do so I have some time. I also sleep too much, which is a different issue. But I have free time. It's just I can't do the things I want to because other people's free time don't align with it.
Well, that's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, woe is me.
Yeah. Get a job with better
Well, do you have
hours,
any
man.
like?
Yeah, but
Well,
I'm
do you
not gonna
have
get
any
paid
like
nearly as
like
much.
goals that are like purely based on like yourself?
Sure, I bought this bass guitar. I've been
Oh,
I
you did buy it.
practiced
Okay.
I practiced once. Um so the issue with that is even when I have headphones plugged into the speaker or the amp rather, the guitar itself still makes sound. So I don't want to play at night because I don't want to wake my family up. 'Cause that's not
Oh,
fair to
dude, I
them.
wouldn't even sweat it. Basses are so fucking quiet. Like electric basses, especially. You can't hear a goddamn thing unless it's plugged in.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've like strummed it when it's not plugged in, and I can hear something. So I'm worried that, or not worried.
No, I'm saying
I don't want to risk
if you
it.
like exited your room, there wouldn't be a single sound.
You're probably right. I should get on that. I mean, it's only been like 2 weeks since I got it, maybe 3. But
Yeah. That said, we've been
That's
writing
what-
music for like 5 years.
yeah, without a bassist, isn't that crazy, guys?
I know it's nuts.
I know y'all have
Nobody
been
had a
enjoying
bassist.
our 8 albums that are out right now, and our 9th is on the way. But
Christmas release.
Yep,
Next Christmas.
for sure.
That's the stuff I'm talking about though, because like I keep getting like in the cycle of just like I'll have like a good like my main goals, right? Besides just like so I'm talking about like self goals,
Number
right?
1, blow up. Number 2, act like I don't know nobody. Sorry.
Cut
Go
you
on.
good.
My
But
fault.
like you know things with you know your friends or whatever.
Mhm.
That's like dependent. That's like not something you can like consistently rely on. Always consistently rely on yourself, or at least you know should be able to. So like my
Damn,
main
wait,
goals,
are you
like
saying
oh,
that
I
the
gotta
only
I
person
gotta
you can trust is yourself?
I mean, yeah,
He's
right.
so real. He's
Gotta
so
look
real
out for
that.
number 1, bro. Me. Alright, anyways. Go on.
But okay, obviously, you know, my biggest priority is spending time with you know my girlfriend who I care the most about.
Bro, why'd you have to reword it? That made me think of something else. Alright, I'll let you finish, then I'll talk about that.
Okay, but my main
No,
two
but-
goals, like outside personal goals, are studying Japanese, right, and then
Mhm.
going to the gym and like eating fucking as much as possible. And
Damn.
like maybe I'm just lazy, I don't know, but I find it like impossible to just like go to work, study, and like hit the gym all in one day. Like
Yeah, no.
it's so difficult sometimes.
Yeah,
And then like that's
that's
not even
annoying.
talking. That's not even including like you know I want to get back into learning an instrument. You know I would love to get a keyboard and practice piano again.
Or
I would love
okay.
Me too.
a drum Some kid is more of like a spacing and a money issue,
Yeah.
more or less than like more of an issue. But like, and finishing late, I'm like, oh, I could chuck it on. Oh, I could play Persona 4 Gold, and I could play through that. But like, could I? It's just so many fucking things, not enough time. I know this is like, obviously not the first time, not even close to the first time anybody's like had this complaint.
Mhm.
I'm beating a dead horse, I'm sure. Like, oh
don't
my
think so.
god, is it ever frustrating?
So what you gotta do is you gotta like break your day into two 12-hour periods, right? And then what you gotta do is, you sleep like maybe 2 hours per 12-hour period, and then you only
Oh,
eat
no.
one meal per. And what you've done is you've manipulated time, and now you have 2 days per day. So now there's more time in the day.
That's genius. I don't know. Well, except for the fact
Yeah,
that
sorry,
only eating
I'm
one
trying to
meal.
quote that one
Oh, when
dude.
some-
I really don't remember what he
somebody
fucking said. He was so stupid.
somebody like me, I think I need to. I think I need to eat like a minimum of 3,000 calories a day
Oh, that's
to put
so
on
easy,
weight.
bro. Just get a 24-ounce milkshake from Wawa. That shit is actually
I'm
1,600 calories.
I'm not doing it. I'm doing it clean, okay? I'm getting
I
big. I'm
didn't
getting
say
fit in my way. I
put
refuse to.
testosterone in, or like you're not taking steroids. Just eat like fucking peanut butter milkshakes. They'll have like 2,000 calories in them. Tons of protein. You'll get big, bro.
Tons of protein.
Yeah. You put
Yeah, but there's
protein
also only,
powder,
like-
peanut butter, and ice cream. It'll probably
Bro,
taste
trust
I
me,
good.
also
you
need,
get
like-
wide as hell, bro.
That's that's like not healthy.
Yo,
Also,
trust me, bro.
with the
Your
fact that,
ass
like,
would
I'm
look
kind
mad
of-
fat.
I'm pretty sure I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, that's fine,
But-
bro. If
no,
I have a Wawa milkshake like after work one day, I'll just like go home the next morning, shit myself. I'll like get up and I'll like, oh, I kind of got a fart. I'll go to the toilet and like actually just unload.
I've
And
had mornings like that.
yeah.
Because of ice
I've
cream,
had them like yeah. I've had them more often than not recently. No, but the thing is, like, lactose intolerance is like fake.
Yo, hold on now. More often than not.
Listen, man. No, but like
You
lactose
okay?
intolerance. Lactose intolerance is fake. All that is you don't have like enough lactase to break the lactose down, right? But everyone's that way if you eat enough milk. So all you're saying is like you're a bitch. Like just have more lactase. Tell your body to make lactase.
If you eat enough milk,
Consume enough lactose, whether it's drinking milk, eating cheese, eating ice cream. Dude, oh, this brings up a tangent. And then I'll go back to the thing that I said I wanted to say earlier.
this is like a tangent within a tangent.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Dude, at work, people do not know that eggs aren't dairy. I work in a restaurant. They're like,
people you work with?
yes. They're like, I'm like, yeah, so our mayo doesn't have dairy. And they're like, it has egg in it, though. I'm like, and? Wait, what about an egg has lactose? It doesn't come from a cow. Egg is protein. It's cholesterol. Fats. It's not dairy. And people just genuinely do not know that. Very, very weird. But the other thing is that I was going to say before, because I don't want to...
Just because eggs are in like the dairy section.
Yeah, it's because in the food
supermarket.
pyramid or whatever, they group dairy and eggs together, but they call it like eggs and dairy or dairy and eggs. They don't just call it dairy and then you have eggs there. I also think it's partially because eggs are a breakfast food traditionally, and people would drink like milk with breakfast, so they just associate them together. Excuse me. But yeah, so Dylan, can you restate how you've reworded my main goal?
What? What did I do?
So before when you said like my main goal is, and then I cut you off and quoted the video, and then like you reworded it like my biggest I don't remember.
My biggest goal?
No, you like changed the words around, but it reminded me of this like version of the video of my main goal is to blow up, but it's like black and white. He's got a top hat and like a monocle. He's like talking.
My largest priority.
My largest priority is to create an extensive business venture and pretend like I do not know my old friends.
My primary objective is to attain an inordinate sum of influence and following, and then give the impression that I am no longer familiar with the acquaintances within my surrounding vicinity.
Alright, fine.
Hey, nobody laughed, so it was funny, I promise. At least Nick
yeah.
That
promises.
is how it works. When people don't laugh, that means the joke was funny.
It's true, it's true. Alright, guys, we're at about an hour now. With all the trimming, it'll be a little bit less. Do y'all want to do album of the
Wait,
fortnight
we're at an
and wrap it
hour?
up? Yeah.
Yeah, believe it or not, we're friends and we can talk for a while without keeping track of the time.
Yeah.
We're
Y'all wanna-
friends. You are all purely business partners to me.
Alright, well, our business has made
this
zero money,
venture-
so...
It's an,
He's a better
it's an
business partner.
investment. This is a tax write-off for me.
Oh, I
That's
see, I
it.
see.
Oh.
Alright, y'all want to do,
What do you mean this is charity?
Y'all want to do album of the fortnight? Oh,
Yeah, album of the
I
fortnight.
do kind of have a thing I want to talk about first, so it'll be real quick.
All right, before I would like to say, I didn't think we were recording, so Andrew, when you texted me, I'm like, 45 minutes. I'm like, okay, let's see if I can do this. And so I tried to get through as much of Life's Not Out to Get You as I could, and just by kind of skipping through most of the songs.
Okay.
Going forward, I think it would be a good idea if we like listen to the previous week's album
Oh,
and
yeah, we kind of did
then
that.
just give like a 30 at
we-
the next
we did
episode.
that
Give a
the other
30
day.
second like.
We were at Gwen's house playing
We
some
did?
Magic.
When did we do
The
that?
rest of us. And while we were playing Magic, I just kind of played. By the way, for the viewer, I'm making playlists with our recommendations and linking them in the description for the episodes. So, if y'all are interested in this, real easy place to find them. But
You fucking better be
You
interested.
are?
Are you kidding me?
yeah,
I didn't know any of this. Why
sorry.
does nobody tell me anything?
I'll keep you looped in next time. But
When
yeah,
you've been
there's
busy.
a playlist called Episode 7 Rex on my my Spotify that's linked in Episode 7's description. I'll have Episode 8 Rex linked in this description. And so if you are
Oh
interested,
shit,
go ahead
there
and
it
listen.
is.
I
it
will
right now.
say we only listened to about 6 or 7 songs off of Time's Up. We weren't feeling it too heavy, but that's okay. I mean, it's
I was
your
alright with it. But I mean, who am I to say no? Let's leave this on when I'm the only person of 4
Yeah.
people that's actually like kind of enjoying it.
And I didn't dislike it. It's not my cup of tea, you know. That's fine. But I guess Dylan, you want to say what you thought of Life's Not Out to Get You? Then have you listened to that Megadeth album, Rest in Peace?
I've listened to it a number of times. It's on my actual playlist. I
Okay.
mean, I like it less than when I started listening to it, just because I've listened to it so many times. But I mean, yeah, it's just good. You know,
Okay.
it's just really cool. The Megadeth. Um,
And then
the Neck Deep album. Every song besides December kind of sounded like the same song to me.
that's fair.
Yeah,
That's actually
kinda
true.
what I was thinking.
That's actually very true. But the thing is, I like that sound, so I don't mind it. That's like a
Yeah,
lot of pop punk,
you
though.
know,
Pop punk's not very
nothing-
intuitive,
that-
unfortunately.
That's the thing. Nothing personal. I hate that sound. I
Oh.
think it was kind of not very good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You
Um,
don't like
It was just
Does This Look Infected by
it was
Sum
just-
41 either? I know.
it was
It's a
just
shame.
yeah. It's just kind of lame. I was just kind of bored.
That's fine.
But nothing. Nothing. Of course, nothing personal. Just
Yeah.
not for me.
That's fine.
All right. With that out of the way, who would like to go first? And with
And I
their
went
album?
first last time, so one of y'all should go.
I can go
Reverse
first.
order. Yeah, Nick, you go.
Did I go last? I don't remember.
Yeah, you went last time.
All right, so
I think you did.
I've got 2 this week. All right, so here's a fun one. My first
you only get
recommendation.
one. You
No,
only
no, no.
you
It's
don't
fine.
get
It's
two.
fine. Let him
you're
go.
gonna
Let him.
understand why.
Dylan,
All
let
right,
him go.
wait. Hear me out. Hear me out. Your recommendation can actually be Andrew's recommendation, and
No, we're
fine.
not doing that.
No, hear me out.
Just
Hear
give
me
it.
out.
Oh, okay, fine.
Just let him go.
My
let him
first
Alright, well, listen.
recommendation: Rust in Peace 2004 edition. No, the reason's pretty simple. They just they re-recorded the drums so it sounded better, and he re-recorded some vocals too, and they all sound worse, but that's fine because they didn't sound good to begin with. It's just the production got like a million times better, and
Yeah,
one aspect
for the
got
viewer,
marginally
I'm
worse
not
on only,
putting
like 3 songs.
I'm not putting that on this playlist just because.
You just look into it; it's so
Yeah.
good. There's also a bonus track that's ass, but don't you don't gotta worry about that.
Yo, imagine having a
My
9-track
creation,
album.
is that it?
A 9-track album, then you
I don't
re-release
remember.
it fucking 15, 20 years later with an extra track. You're like, yo, I'm really proud of this, guys. We remastered this, and that extra track is just ass.
It's just booty. It's not good at all.
That's actually so tough.
But then it's also like a minute and a half long, I think. So, you could sit through it one time and decide, he was right. That's not good.
All right.
And then, all right, so as for my real recommendation, I'm going to take it back to 1999 for this one.
Oh, no.
My recommendation is going to be Make Yourself
Skip.
by Incubus.
Oh, is that the one with Drive?
Yeah.
I've heard
Yeah,
like 2
it's
songs off that.
It's their
both
biggest
pretty
album,
good.
it's their best album, so I'm going to give it to that. It's just great rock music. It's like it's like the end of the grunge era, and you can hear that because it sounds good.
I'd say Incubus is probably one of the like earliest bands I would consider to be post grunge. Like them and
Yeah.
Creed kind of defined the genre in my eyes. Like they were there during the
first
grunge
one's the
wave,
Foo
but then
Fighters, 1995.
yeah, I suppose
Not a very good. I didn't like that album, but a lot of people
Yeah.
did, so I don't know.
Also, like,
Color
I
and
guess
the
by
Shape was
default,
fantastic,
they
though.
have to be, right? Because Dave Grohl was one of the
Yeah.
pioneers of grunge, and then he created an album literally right after grunge. But,
Yeah, well, wouldn't you know it?
yeah, I would put Foo Fighters, Incubus, Creed, I don't know. I guess those are the 3 main ones that I can think of, but anyways.
All right, so that's mine. Make Yourself, 1999.
Dylan?
All right, I'm just gonna go very simple. The Queen is Dead by the Smiths.
Oh,
It's
God.
probably my favorite album. What do you mean? Oh my god!
Dude, literally as we
Oh,
were listening
explain
to
yourself.
the recommendations for last week, Nick says something along the lines of, how many weeks do you think it takes for Dylan to recommend a Smiths album? And then I think I said, yeah, I do not like them. I don't think I'm gonna listen to it.
You were going to listen. You're not good. You don't have to enjoy it, but you're going to listen to it.
I'll listen to it once to say I did, but I can almost guarantee I'm not gonna like it.
You listen. There you go. You listen to every. You don't even have to listen to all of every song, but you have to listen to a little bit of every song once.
Okay, sure.
That's
I will
fair.
do
Yeah.
it for you, my friend.
I mean, you can't say they're bad if you've never listened to them.
Well,
what's
I've
the
Disagree,
difference?
you
heard-
can totally do that.
Yeah, I mean, that's beside the point. I have heard Smith songs. I don't like them.
But you haven't heard. Yeah, but you
Like-
haven't heard. My point is, you haven't heard all the songs.
Sure,
on this album.
I
There's
will
only
give
10
this
of them.
album a try. I will not go into it thinking, man, this is gonna suck. Let me just zone out for the next 40 minutes. But I know already I don't care for his voice, so it is unlikely
And
I will like
that's-
it.
and
but
that's-
I'll give it a try.
And that's fine. Yeah, you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
have. That's it. You just have to
I
try.
mean, at the end of the
It's
day,
okay.
I'm not saying the Smiths are a bad band, and if you like them, you're dumb or something. I'm just saying they're not for me. I haven't enjoyed them, but I'll give it a try. And you guys
Yeah,
should too.
that's all. That's all I ask. But yeah, The Queen is Dead. It's the band's weirdly. The Smiths have said that this is not their best album, even though they're wrong, and this like very clearly is. Every song is just like very unique. Most of them are just about Morrissey being very lonely and sad, but each song just like sounds very different. Some of them are just very Like some of them are, I would say, very like, yeah, sad, very like depressing, and then some of them are just kind of like funny and weird. Like the last song is it's some girls are bigger than others. It's just kind of about boobs and how much Morrissey like loves boobs. That's what it seems to be to me. It's pretty
Interesting.
cool because boobs are great.
Yeah.
No, it's just
that's fair.
it's just a great album. Um, yeah,
All right.
I don't got much more to say. It is amazing, I think.
All right.
All right, Andrew.
So the album I'm gonna recommend is from a relatively small post metalcore, alternative metal. I don't know, whatever genre you want to label them as. A band called Fire from the Gods, and the album is called American Sun. Nick and I found this band by accident one time while using a Discord like bot that plays music. And
Higher Discord bot rhythm.
yeah,
Rest in peace.
dude, this album is so awesome. Their like lead, well, not lead track, because it's the second track on the album, but their biggest track off the album right now, so good. It's just like a rock anthem, super fire. If it came out in like 2003, it probably would have been all over the radio. It features a song with Sonny Sandoval of POD, really great song. I think my favorite on the album would be All My Heroes Are Dead or Out of Time. Both of them are really good. Yeah, the namesake song American Sons, it's kind of goofy, but I like it. It's very fun to listen to. Yeah, AJ Channer, the lead singer of Fire from the Gods, really dope voice. Really like what he does. Really like this album. Y'all should give it a listen.
I've only listened to Right Now. I think that's the only one I remember, just like
Okay.
what it sounds like without having to listen to it. Yeah, it's pretty good. I've never actually listened to like the whole album, just that one song, but I'm excited to listen to it. Now I have a reason to.
It's very good. All right, bring us home.
All right, thank you all for tuning in to this latest episode of the. What, Nick? What happened? Are you okay?
You said tuning again.
That's. I have.
I
thank everybody
for tuning
You're making fun of my speech impediment.
it's
everyone for tuning back in.
It's not. Well, I guess maybe
That's
it is a speech impediment, but you're partially Welsh, and that's part of Britain. And yeah, they've got quite a few impediments over in over the pond. You know what I mean?
All right, thank you for tuning in to this most recent episode of the Ghost Syndicast. I have been your host, Dylan, for this episode. Once again, thank you all for listening. We'll see you again in another few weeks. Be sure to check out the links in the description for our clips page on TikTok and Instagram, I think, and then our recommended songs list on Spotify. And yeah, thank you again. See you all shortly. Bye bye.
Peace.
Goodbye.